Attention to citation, Department of Military Affairs, State of Montana, Office of the Adjutant General. This is to certify that the Adjutant General of the State of Montana has awarded the Adjutant General's Distinguished Patriot Medal to Mr. Reid Moynihan. Mr. Reid Moynihan distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to the Montana National Guard by dedicating countless hours of determined research in his effort to honor a fallen United States Air Force airman. Although a child at the time, Mr. Moynihan recalls firsthand the aircraft accident that occurred in June 1977 near his family's ranch in Alberta, Canada. As an adult, many years later, he persistently searched for the facts of the accident, exploring archives and contacting military entities for information. Mr. Moynihan eventually learned it was First Lieutenant David L. Denning who lost his life when the Montana National Guard F-106 aircraft he was flying went down in the Porcupine Hills of southern Alberta, Canada. In homage to the lost pilot, Mr. Moynihan posted a memorial on his own Outlaw Ranch website. The Denning family learned of his ongoing quest for answers and subsequently contacted him. Mr. Moynihan invited Lieutenant Denning's family to be honored guests at his ranch, giving them the opportunity to visit the accident site and find closure for the loss they had suffered 33 years earlier. The distinctive accomplishments of Mr. Reid Moynihan reflect great credit upon himself and as an outstanding citizen of the nation of Canada. Given under my hand this 22 day of June 2011, John E. Walsh, Brigadier General, Montana National Guard, the Adjutant General. Congratulations.
Just real briefly, on behalf of my boss, the Governor of the great state of Montana, Governor Brian Schweitzer, it's truly an honor for me to be here to be able to present this award to Reid. To have somebody that would, take a step forward and take the initiative to recognize one of the men and women, an airman from Montana, is truly remarkable. So Reid, on behalf of all the men and women of the Montana Army and Air National Guard, as well as all the citizens of Montana, thank you very much for what you have done to bring closure to the Denning family and for this special day. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, I don't know what to say. I'm just absolutely blown away by all this. I'd always been around the site. There's so many rumors. We never knew anything. All we knew was a military jet had crashed, and I searched for answers for years, and I heard so many theories and everything, but it was time to go out and find out myself. I went through the Lethbridge Herald and the microfiche, and I finally found his name. And I want to also give thanks to the F-106 Delta Dart Forum, like Pat Perry, Irv Smalley, and a bunch of veterans who really brought me a lot of knowledge. And when I did find David's name, I said it over and over and over again on the way home. And I phoned Lori at the tower, and we went for a walk together. And it was the first time in 5 years that we found any wreckage, and we found it that afternoon. It was like it was just meant to happen. And then General Livingston, the mountain range to the west is the Livingston Mountain Range. David Bucci, who's here with Global News, his relative flew a Lancaster, and here we are. Like, this is all a moment that I never would have dreamt would have happened. And I didn't think I was doing anything extraordinary, but other than this man had to be known. What happened to him had to be known, and his spot of passing should always be remembered. I want to thank all my friends and family, my wife for coming here, and our friends from the United States. Just now we'll be friends forever, and you know, it's such a positive energy experience to be here right now and share his life and honor him. I'm happy that I'm being recognized for this, but the biggest reward is to have his name known and have everybody in this room for me. And thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Reid. We appreciate all that you've done and the memory that you continue to keep David Denning. On behalf of all of the Montana National Guard,